Hey guys, how's it going? Tonight we're gonna go through how to crack WEP or web encryption using Black Ubuntu, which is a Ubuntu distribution for pen testing. A little bit like Backtrack, a lot of different variations though. Black Ubuntu is probably good for pen testing and day-to-day operating system use, where me personally, Backtrack is more of a boot via flash drive and go ahead and pen test from there. But it's really nice. It has a really nice feel to it. I enjoy it a lot. Black Ubuntu community has done a really good job with this. So I'm going to go ahead and just put out this tutorial so people can maybe try and use it and get the feel for it and understand a little bit of the difference. If you know what you're doing with doing this, it's not a big deal. But for people who are choosing to start with Black Ubuntu over Backtrack, this will help you out a lot. So we're just going to go ahead and get things set up with our interfaces here. So I'm going to be using WLAN 1 right here for this tutorial. So we're going to go ahead and put it down for now. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and change the MAC on it. Remember that a MAC address is 6 sets of 2 numbers or letters. And we're going to put our interface WLAN 1 there. So went from the device's MAC address to our little faked one here. So we're good on that. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and start monitor WLAN 1. And yeah, as you can see when I'm typing in here, it doesn't wrap right for some reason. So I start over here and I end right about here, but it continues right here. A little confusing to watch, so just kind of try and pay attention to what I'm typing in, and always remember to check over here if you don't see it continue over on this side of the screen. So that's that. So we have that, and we're just gonna go ahead and do arrow dump and search for the uh, wireless network that we want to try and get at. So that was weird. Okay, and I'm just gonna hit Control C when I find it. And it's this one. You can't see it, but the ESSID is 987599106. But the BSID is probably the most important piece there. That's really weird. You can't see it in there. Either way. So now we're gonna go ahead and focus arrow dump on my network here. So we're going to set it to channel 11, which it's running on. And I want to go ahead and write file webcrack. And it's going to be on BSSID. interface mon 0. So there we go, looking at it, we're watching it. We got the station for it, which is good. So now we're gonna leave this running, and now we're gonna go ahead and Airy play with it. And what we want to do with Airy play is go ahead and get a false authentication going with the router, and that's -1. And you can just leave it 0, and it'll get the one authentication, and go ahead and leave it at that. I've seen people do 5, 30, or even 100, and it just keeps going and going and going and going and going. You don't need to do that, and more times than not, what I've run into when doing multiple is you get a de-authentication packet, and then you're lost completely at that point. So just put 0. You only need the one that you'll get from doing this. So we do -1 0. We'll go ahead and put in that BSS ID again, and then this time we're also going to need the ESS ID, and that is the ESS ID for it, and again your interface mon 0. Okay, so we have the association was successful. Okay, and now what we're going to do is continue with Airy play. Sudo airplay ng, and this time we're going to do a -3. What that's going to do is that'll read your packets until an ARP packet is captured, and then what it's going to do from there is it's going to start injecting packets, making the data climb. So we got -3. We're going to get our BSS idea in there again, and then along with our ESS ID. Okay, and again, interface mon 0. Okay, so we got that going, but it's not. There we go. Okay, for a while we had trouble with the ARPs and the ACKs there, but eventually we got in. So we're just gonna go ahead and leave this running. And here on our third console, we're just gonna go ahead and air crack it. And we're again going to go back to the file we created when we started doing our arrow dump, which is web crack. And what arrow dump does, it adds a number next to it, so it's going to be web crack -01, and it is a CAP file. We're just going to do that. It's going to ask for my sudo password again. Okay, and it went through, and really quickly it went ahead and found the key. It's really simple with web cracking, very, very simple to do, and you're pretty much guaranteed a key with that. And that's one of the big differences between WEP and WPA. WPA, they get to choose a password, and with WEP it's more of a generated password. So keep that in mind. You're going to have less of a success rate with WPA than you are with WEP. But I will go ahead and post a tutorial for that one as soon as I can. But I did just kind of want to get this one up and going. So that is WEP or web cracking with BlackBuntu. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed. Have questions, go ahead and post them. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And I hope you guys have a good one. Have fun, stay safe. This is, again, you're working with doing something illegal, so remember to only test your network and keep learning.